is loud.
Rick Tittle ain't the man, but Rick Tittle know who the man is, and he slapped his white fanny.
All right, thank you for that. Welcome back to the show. Scott Capurro, you can see on the Twitch.tv and YouTube cameras, is with us in studio. He's at the world famous Punchline, headlining tonight at 7:30. So, with the Brazilian husband, I would imagine with the football and the World Cup, is he way into it right now?
You know what? At the volleyball championships, I wake up at 3 a.m. I see his silhouette. Honey, what are you doing? Capurro volleyball. All right.
He calls you Capurro?
Yeah, he does. Because my first name pronounced in Portuguese in Brazil is Scotch. They don't have a T at the end. So when I first met, he called me Scotch. So we just go for Capurro.
Do they think of it as Scotland or the booze?
No, it's just the way they pronounce words like with a T. So yes, volleyball is a Brazilian sport.
Right.
Football, soccer is their religion. So now with the World Cup, of course, and Messi doing well in Argentina and all that, he's obsessively addicted to it. I can't get his face off the screen. It's hard anyway because how people are. But now forget about it. So he perks up when we're looking at homes because it's fun. Other than that, he won't cook. He won't clean the bathroom. He won't hang his jacket. I'm a complete housewife these days during sport. And if I talk during a game, he's already warned me, I'll get a black eye. So, that's fair enough. That's the deal.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like it. We've talked in the past about how when he came to this country and somebody was mouthing off, it's like, why doesn't somebody just punch him so he'll shut up?
He said, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Capurro, we just take them out. My brothers and I, we knock on the door. We say, if you do that again, something very bad's going to happen to you. And if they say something back, we take them downstairs and boop, 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 out back.
It used to be that way here. If you mouthed off, you got punched in the face.
When my uncle was teaching at Mission High, they would, if you had a problem with a kid, the coach would come to the room, indicate him to the gym, beat the hell out of him, then send him back to class.
Yeah.
That was corporal punishment was the way you dealt with kids. But that generation turned out pretty well. I think now.
I think my first year of high school football, Jimmy Carter was president.
Oh, right.
It was
Nothing to be proud
1979.
of, right.
This is in Richmond and at Salesian High, all boy Catholic high school. And I thought at 14, I'm not a bad football player. I'll do all right. The first week was fighting. They wanted to see who was tough. So we went into the gym, and it was basically just Lord of the Flies.
A free-for-all.
Free-for-all fighting.
Yeah.
And I remember I wanted to quit
Yeah.
so bad because it had nothing to do with football. But once I got through that, this is the sad thing. Once I got through that, then I felt like I was pretty tough.
When I swam at Drake, they're like, oh, you're tall. You should be on the water polo thing. I didn't know what water polo was. I was a decent swimmer. So I went to a practice, and the guys just jumped in the water and then jumped on the backs of other people and beat each other up.
Mm-hmm.
They just took, that was the training.
Scratch each other.
Water polo is so brutal. I'm like, I'm not going to what? I mean, the showers were nice, but no, I'm like, no, I want to be in my own lane. I want my own space where I can do my little kick turns.
But back then, if you stared at somebody's junk, you'd get beat up, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, no, I learned that early on, and I only got away with all that because I was in drama. But at Drake, in those days, in the late '70s, in the early '80s, class of '81, the late '70s. All the athletes, the basketball players, because we had a really successful basketball team, joined drama because they wanted to meet girls. So I was in act, and they make friends with me eventually because I was the nerdy one, and so I kind of fit in as the nerdy.
But you were an athlete. You were swimming.
I was swimming, and I was doing what I could, but I wasn't. My sister and my brother were athletic. My father was a semi-pro basketball player before Korea, and then he lost his vibe after that. But my sister and brother both competed. I mean, they were on teams.
So you're class of 81.
I was
83. Yeah. I was the little sophomore.
Those were the days. Yeah. I mean, the Bay Area was amenable to people like my mother, who's a single mother raising 3 kids. We could afford to live in Marin. In fact, we moved there, again, like I said, for the weather, but we had eventually a house in Novato, which I don't know what it would cost.
Were you off Novato Boulevard?
We were over near San Jose Junior High in the hills. It was actually quite nice. I mean, for us being from Daly, but we ended up raising animals in the backyard. Really? It's a long story. Well, my mother worked. I volunteered at the Humane Society, so we brought baby deer home because their parents had been shot.
Oh my god!
And we were telling hunters, please don't shoot the parents, shoot the babies. I know that sounds awful, but then the parents could have more kids, but the babies are useless if their parents are gone. So we'd have to bottle feed baby deer for like a month and a half till they could do their own thing.
Was San Marin High around then?
It was.
Okay.
My brother went to Novato High.
Novato
It
High.
was tough.
Right.
It was tough then. But all that's really, it's beautiful now, as it
Mhm.
should be. I mean, it's a gorgeous area, but it's incredibly expensive and elite, which is too bad. And part of that is because they don't have a public transport system, really. But also, it's because,
Well, they got that thing. What's it? A smart car?
yeah, it's good.
It goes from the ferry
the
to
train.
Santa
Yeah, it's
Rosa,
cute. It's
right?
cute. I mean, you can do it. It takes forever.
I did it once.
It's
yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
We like it.
Yeah.
Marines, but I just don't like the elite feeling of it is what bothers me. I guess a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still gorgeous, obviously, but they're trying to keep their population down, and that means people like my husband. I can't really.
So have you written off the city then?
I can't wait to escape. Yeah, I love it here. It's beautiful, and when I take the bus to my yoga class up and over the hill through the park, it's gorgeous.
The 5 Fulton?
The 33, actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it's very nice, and I understand why people want to be here. But I think the AI money is making people a bit tense behind the wheel. So before before we're part of a 5-car pileup or any crossfire here as well, we're just gonna take it to the countryside. I think.
One of my favorite. I love the Woody Allen '70s movies,
Yeah.
like Love and Death and Play It Again, Sam.
Sleep.
I was just going to say Sleeper.
Sleeper is
He predicted
hilarious.
Waymo. They got into those things and they
did.
just went.
Hilarious.
I know. Did you hear about the Waymo getaway car?
No, it isn't.
Some criminal used it as a getaway car. It didn't work out so well. You could drive them straight to prison.
Listen, they're soulless, and they're gonna destroy the city. But not just because they run over small dogs, because human interaction is what San Francisco has always been about. And without some filthy, mildly drunk yellow cab driver driving you home from a bar at 3 in the morning, how are you going to learn about poetry here in the 50s? How are you going to learn about anything?
Somebody will hear yellow cab driver and think you're racist. No, that's what they're called, yellow cabs.
I mean, I am racist, but I don't mean that. What is racism other than funny? I mean, in this city, we're all on top of each other. We've got to learn to get along. That was the beauty of a small. That's what produced so much. The frisson is what created art.
I'll quote Joe List again. He says, if you guess a white guy's name, Phil Thompson, Phil Williamson, Phil Johnson, nothing wrong with that, but you can't guess a Chinese name. Bing bong, wing wong, ching chong. These are just total. Yeah, he's like, I'm just guessing. I'm not trying to. No, you can't.
Nancy, like the woman we're staying with right now, it's although she's Japanese, but it is and lovely. And my husband has a great affinity for the Japanese culture. The Japanese and Brazilians.
Oh
have a real strong bridge.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah. And in Brazil, they really love fast cars. He can't get
Ayrton
enough.
Senna. Remember him?
He's obsessive. I mean, if I drove home in a BMW right now or any German car, he would lose his mind. He'd actually love me, and
you renew your vows.
Be a benefit. But yeah, we drive a Toyota, which he's embarrassed by. Not fast enough. Not
really?
Fast. Oh my God!
You guys have been married 20 years?
It feels like 200, but yes, it's been the best. It's been the best millennia of my life. But he's great, and I think he's about to obtain his American citizenship, which is part of the reason why we're going to be more permanent here. And he got a job, which will help with the mortgage, he says. But he's going to work for Target, and I'm like, it's not going to help. It'll barely pay your bridge crossings, but sweet, and they like him there, and that's great for his ego. So
the Albany one,
San Rafael.
Oh, San Rafael one.
They love him.
That's kind of hard to get to because you got to swing around, go down that peninsula, then come on back, go by San Rafael.
And then when you have the floods, because you know how great the freeways are in this Bay Area. It's very expensive. Where do all the tax dollars go, Rick? Seriously. Do we know? What's
funny is that I just had Kelly Keegy from Night Ranger on my show a couple days ago, and that Sister Christian video was filmed at San Rafael High School.
Oh, wow.
Which is also where they invented the term 420 at San Rafael High School. Is it? Yes, because I think it was 1971. Right. They would meet at the Louis Pasteur statue at 420 to smoke weed.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And that's all we have. Come back tomorrow at 9 a.m.
I did do a lot of drugs on that campus when I was younger. Yeah, a lot.
Did you?
Yeah.
So,
well, the governor was so into coke. He's my age. We used to do a lot of coke together because I knew his cousin very well. She's gone now. It's not his fault. I'm sure his politics didn't kill her, but it didn't help.
Did you know Alex Turk at all?
No.
Okay. That was his Gavin's campaign manager, and Gavin had sex with his wife.
All right.
And then got married right after that to somebody else.
All right.
And now Trump's coming after them.
Oh, all that. Only because he's a threat, only because people like Gavin. Although his numbers are dipping a bit, but I think he needs to calm down with the aggressive attack on Trump, leave
But
it.
see, that's the thing. Someone said having class doesn't play anymore.
No.
Having decorum, being a gentleman. So if
Or
he's
buying class the way he did, because he's from a similar background to my own.
Yeah.
But he had good hair and a strong jaw.
Right.
And he could really talk himself up.
By the way, if you ever listen to him, his voice is like this. It's getting a little more Harvey Firestein.
Yeah.
And he
Which
uses
isn't
the
bad.
term in real time a lot.
Oh, right.
And that's why in real time, we're going to cover these fires in real time with Cal Fire in real time. I don't know. That's sort of his catchphrase.
I think people look at California and think it's a lovely place, but I wouldn't want to live there. When I used to tour the country for the BBC doing videos about crazy Americans, we went all over Oklahoma City and that town where Wayne's World's meant to come from, and Florida a lot, because believe it or not, there's a lot of crazy American stuff in Florida.
Well, there was no pandemic in Florida, remember? Only the other 49 states.
Which is why we almost moved there, but because there was no pandemic. But we'll talk about that on another show.
DeSantis is your boy.
I mean, I know a good pandemic. I mean, hey, now that's a pandemic.
And by the way, I want to interrupt, but you said Pete Hegseth as a TV guy, great guy.
Well, we met him before all this happened, and he was lovely to my husband in the green room. Gorgeous, obviously. And in person, it's like Mount Rushmore sitting next to you. And incredibly articulate. Gets the joke, by the way. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Loves being made fun of. I thought he was fantastic.
And then
I've only worked with him once, but he was great.
Remember his confirmation hearing? His mother said he used his look to manipulate women. I have no respect for him. I'm sure he was like, thanks, Mom.
But who doesn't use their looks to manipulate people? He's in show business. Anyway, and by the way, what's happening is not his fault. It's the people who voted. But look, I'm just saying, we were, what were we talking about?
I'm taking you down all these different off ramps.
But anyway, I think that this country isn't really about. It's not run by politicians anymore. I think we see with Trump that I think it's more about corporations and money.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes. Scott Capurro. We'll come back. We'll close out the hour. He's at the Punchline tonight. We got a couple more minutes with him. Get on back.
Listen up, guys. Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. But did you know you don't have to pay hundreds for a prescription anymore? And you don't have to deal with the hassle of seeing the doctor or the embarrassment of going to the pharmacy for a certain pill. Now, with one free call, you can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. For over a decade, Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face with improved performance and drive. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer.
800-690-8223. 800-690-8223. 800-690-8223. That's 800-690-8223.
Let's be honest. Most businesses don't struggle because demand is low. They struggle because their back end can't handle growth. Leads come in, but follow-up is slow. Calls get missed. Appointments don't get confirmed. And everything lives in different places. So even when marketing works, revenue doesn't scale. That's a systems problem. Create Assistance fixes this by building a done-for-you CRM and automation system that captures every lead, follows up automatically, confirms appointments, and keeps everything organized in one place. And only after that foundation is built, AI voice and chat employees get added on. If your business feels chaotic behind the scenes, it's time to fix the back end. Visit createassistance.ai and book your call today. Or you can call or text 515-500-2224. Again, that's 515-500-2224. We look forward to hearing from you.
My fellow Americans, let the message ring out that from this day forward, when you buy American